Hi, I'm Father Earl Fernandez, the pastor here at St. Ignatius. As you know, the Parish Council conducted an engagement survey over the summer. One of the reasons why people said they weren't very involved in the life of the parish is because of the way the Archdiocese handled the Father Drew situation. One of the reasons I'm your pastor is because of the way the Archdiocese handled the Father Drew situation. When I arrived at St. Ignatius, the parish was in a crisis mode, but I made every effort to try to meet with families. I met with about 70 people to try to understand where they were. I heard a lot of stories of frustration, of hurt, of the need for healing. But I saw a lot of goodwill in people just wanting to be listened to. And so I listened the best I could and tried to help people on their faith journey. Over these past 2 years, I've seen our community make great strides. We are a resilient community. And yet I see the great talent that many individuals in our community have, and I wish it could be put at the service of the church and of this parish in new ways. And so I think about who are some of the people we have in our parish who are great success stories. One of them is Nick Roos, who's standing here with me. I guess he's sitting here. He's a pretty tall guy. His wife Angela is on our parish council. Nick himself leads the sports discipleship program here at St. Ignatius. He and his wife both help distribute communion at Mass, and they both read. Their daughters serve at Mass. They're what I would consider to be an actively engaged family in the parish. And so with that, I invite Nick now to tell a little bit of his story and why he's not letting the events of 2 years ago keep him and his family back.
Yeah, thanks, Father. Yeah, and I can certainly appreciate, people's frustrations, disappointment, hurt, whatever word you want to put on it, because I felt those same things. But as I looked at the situation, it's like any time you go through, a traumatic event in life, whether it's a loss of a loved one, you tend to rally around those that are going through that same situation. And so Angela and I just made it a point to say, let's become more engaged in the community. As Father and I were talking before the video, we posed the question, is this community better with us in it or without us in it? And we feel like it's better with us in it. It's better with you in it. The more people we can get, to help heal, as we move forward, but to just make this community what we know it can be. And so we just took that and said, hey, we need to get more engaged. And part of what I'm doing is the discipleship program. I'll put a link in the comments if you are interested in learning more about that. It's something that I as far as evangelization, is trying to bring more people into the church. And I know with this situation, sometimes it makes it a lot more difficult to do so. But hopefully we can start this healing process, because I think back to 2015 when I had my reversion back to the faith. I grew up Catholic, fell away from the church, came back in 2015, and I just see the dramatic effect it's had on my life. I'm a better father. I'm a better husband. I love the fact that we get to have all the sacraments to receive the grace that God has given us to help us through tough times like we had just been through, or this pandemic. And it's just something that I'm proud of and see the profound impact it's had on my life. And I just want to continue that and hopefully bring more people into the fold.
Well, and I think Nick said something critical. What I see when I look around are some great events when this community comes together. I think about our parish festival and what a success it was this past year. I think about the innocence of families being together and having a great time out at Stricker's Grove. I think about our parish festival where we had an outdoor mass and a Eucharistic procession, and then families sat around bonfires, and Rocky Boyman inspired us with his own personal story. I think about what we can be and what I've seen we can be when we come together. As Nick said, each person has to consider, is this community better off with you in it or without you in it? We certainly would miss your gifts, and your gifts are many, which you can put at the service of the church. I personally invite you to get involved in the life of this parish, and if you have any questions or would like to get involved, don't hesitate to contact me personally. I'd be happy to help you. What a difference it can make if we work together in the Lord's vineyard.